All right. Hello. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So we did just get this massive data download. I was trying to reload Dokkan info and I couldn't get that to work. I checked the wiki and sure enough, it is working. So I do got everything pulled up here. Uh, I did already do something for Bojack. He looks pretty solid. I will take a look at these two in here at the very end. Uh, but I mean that's just more or less to see them just go over what I think of them because I already know what they do and such. And yeah, I mean I like Pan, but Trunks doesn't seem too good. But you know what? We'll see. Uh, Without further ado, though, let's just jump right in. I did just go down the line here, so to speak. So I mean these two are at the end, but you know it'll be like this, and then Meki Cabra, and then her, whoever that is. All right, let's do this. Free to play Toa. This is an EZA. Okay, so she has Dragon Ball Heroes Key 3, 77% stats, or Strength type Key 3, 50% stats. Nothing really. I mean, you're not going to be really running these as the leaders. So, all right, 200% attack and defense, plus an additional attack and defense plus 150% when performing a super attack. High chance of evading enemy attack, including super attack, as a second or third attack on turn. Plus an additional chance of evading enemy attack, including super attack, plus 5% to 15%, with each attack evaded. So she's building up to 65%. Allies attack and defense plus 30% when there are another 3 or more extreme class allies on the team. All allies attack and defense plus 15% for 2 turns if the character evades 3 or more attacks, including super attack, in battle when there are another 3 or more extreme class allies on the team. Once only. Oof. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 100% when performing super attack as key 2, and attack and defense plus 20%, and changes AGL key spheres to strength key spheres when all allies are in the Dragon Ball Heroes or crossover category. Okay, that's quite a bit. I mean, super attack effect greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Okay, interesting. Does this not? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. So I mean, we are going to be doing the calcs at the end here. By the way, this is a free to play unit. What are her stats at? 12,000. Okay. Um, she could be decent, I think. I mean, she looks like she could be pretty decent. I mean, she does have the dodge she's supporting. She does have a lot of stats. Yeah, I think she could be pretty decent. Okay, that's pretty good. This should be, yep. These are two I was really looking forward to. Let's see how they look. Start off with Vegeta here. Okay. Vegeta's family category key 3, attack and defense, HP attack and defense plus 150%. Okay. Attack and defense plus 150%. Start a turn. Guards all attacks and launch an additional super attack for 1 turn in the character's entry turn. Oh, only 1 turn? That's unfortunate. Okay. I mean that'd be really good as just having that, but I mean I guess I'll take it. Plus an additional attack plus and defense plus 150% when there's another Vegeta family or Dragon Ball Hero category ally on the team. Vegeta family category key 3 attack and defense plus 50%. Plus an additional 77% attack when performing a super attack, and launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack if there's another Dragon Ball Hero category ally attacking the same turn when attacking, or an extreme class enemy when attacking. Okay. And he still has the greatly raised attack and defense. They didn't really give him like much of anything at all. Yeah, that's unfortunate. They really didn't give him anything. So Goku's probably gonna look like just the same. I mean, it's decent. Um. Oh wait, hold on. No, Goku does have. Oh, let's see. Still has the so it's Goku family. Key 3 150 instead. Still the 150 baseline. He reduces damage received by 50% instead. Is that the only difference? Okay, these characters are just the exact same. Oh wait. No, Vegeta greatly lowers attack on SA and he greatly stuns. Otherwise, these are just the exact same kits, essentially, but swap out Vegeta family for Goku family, obviously. Yeah, they went really light, unfortunately. They're still gonna be good, probably. Because I mean they do have a lot of stats. This is 300%. Well, 350%. No multiplicative though. And they can get several supers there, greatly stacking on super. Yeah, they went pretty light, unfortunately, but I think they'll still be decent, but they should have been better. That's unfortunate. Okay. I actually don't have Gohanks. This is Gohan and Trunks fusion, I guess. I actually do not have this character. Okay, Super Int type key 3, HP attack and defense was 130%. Attack and defense was 150%, plus an additional attack plus 150% when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense plus 30% with each super attack performed, up to 150%. Launches 2 additional super attacks when there is another crossover category ally attacking the same turn, or when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down status. Performs a critical hit when there is another Super Saiyan 3 category ally attacking the same turn. Greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn. That's it? This is the EZA. That's it? Really? I mean, if this was 150% defense as well, I mean, then we'd be talking, but I don't know. This doesn't. Oof. Okay. Kind of looks like a miss to me. I do have this character with several dupes. Let's see what we got here. Super AGL type key 3, HP attack and defense was 130%. Attack and defense was 150% start of turn. Plus an additional 150% when performing a super attack. Ooh. Is this just the same kit? This is just the same kit. Really? That's attack down or defense down. This is stunned or sealed. This is worse. I mean, of course you're running them with crossover, but damn. That's wow, okay. That's pretty disappointing. I do have this guy, but I don't really have a marked on. Let's see what we got here. Super Saiyan Vegix. I don't know how this is pronounced. Strength type key 3, HP attack and defense was 100%. Attack and defense plus 150%, plus an additional attack and defense 150% when forming super attack. Why couldn't they get the 150? Why do they just have the attack? Why couldn't they get the defense? Plus an additional attack plus 30% up to 150%, and chance of performing critical hit plus 20% with each super attack performed. So just build up the guaranteed crit, but I see why. Because he doesn't build up defense and they do. What? Okay. A key to launch an additional attack has a high chance of becoming a super attack when there's another crossover or Super Saiyan category ally on the same turn. All attacks become critical hits. Launch an additional super attack when the target enemy is in attack down status, defense down status, stunned, or the target enemy's super attack is sealed. This is greatly raised defense, but I don't know. He might be solid because of the stacking, but like they kind of held out on these guys. These guys. She seems kind of like they gave her the best kit so far, and she's free to play. Free to play, by the way. Okay, please don't tell me, Meki. Oh shit, no. Reopen last close tab. Whoops. Okay, because I am gonna do the calcs at the end still. Meki, please, please. Crossover key 3, HP attack and defense 150%. Key 1, attack and defense was 200%, start of turn. Plus an additional attack and defense was 100% when performing a super attack. Randomly changes key sphere of a certain type. AGL excluded to rainbow key spheres, that's good. Plus an additional attack and defense, plus 25% for key sphere obtained, that's really good. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 100% with 2 or more AGL key spheres. 100% attack with 2 or more strength or phys key spheres. And 100% defense with 2 or more tech or int key spheres. Recovers 10% HP and reduce damage received by 10% per key sphere obtained. Launch an additional super attack with 2 or more rainbow key spheres obtained. And now his attack is greatly raised instead of normal. He has greatly raised defense 1 turn. Supreme damage lowers attack and what the fuck? Okay, so they actually gave Meki a good EZA. Where are the good EZAs here? Why do they hold that on everyone else? I mean, I guess I'll take it. Meki's goated. We'll take that. Damn, if you get like a 4 rainbow key sphere turn or some shit, 3 rainbow keys. This guy's insane. He doesn't even have restrictions. You can just run him on any team. Oh my god. They cooked. They cooked with Meki. These two are still going to be good, even though they barely gave him anything, but they should have been better. Alright, this is like Yamcha's like wife or girlfriend or something. That's all I really know. Let's see what she is. She's the free-to-play character this year. Attack and defense plus 150%. I guess crossover key 3, 50% stats. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 100% when performing super attack. Allies key 2, attack and defense plus 30%. Great chance of performing, a critical hit plus an additional attack and defense plus 150% when the character is the only crossover category. What? Crossover category character. I'm sorry, I'm just like stunlocked here. What? Okay. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 30% with each attack performed, up to 120%. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, and when there is another crossover category ally on the team. So she's built for crossover and not crossover. Interesting. Attack and defense plus 86% for the character, and all allies whose name includes Yamcha. Okay. And randomly changes key spheres of a certain type int excluded to int key spheres at the start of character's attacking turn when there's an Earthbred fighter category ally in the same turn. Cause room damage, enemy raised attack and defense for 3 turns. Okay, that's this last bit's kind of funny. I like that. Okay. Oh my god. She's unrunnable. I mean, we'll still do the calcs, but Jesus Christ. That means Yamcha allies get 116% support. If you're like the biggest Yamcha defender in the world, you can just really wank them like this, huh? Interesting. Now we do already know what these two do. They give the details out sort of last night. I mean, Pan looks pretty solid. I really like Pan. Trunks. I already saw I didn't do calcs for him, but I saw calcs for him. He's like 2 mil defense, no defensive mechanic. He's kind of rough. So we're not going to calc these two, so we can close these out. Since those are already really done. Translations have been out for a while and such. But yeah, we're gonna do all these. I think what I'll do here, I'm gonna go in order of how I want to see them. No, we'll do that. Do that. Okay. All right. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 characters to calc. Oh boy. All right. So we're gonna cut away here now. We're gonna get to work on the calcs. Try and get them out as soon as possible. Although this may take me a little bit, obviously. We will be back though. All right. That took a little while, but I did get all the calcs done. So we have Meki, Cabra, Vegeta, Goku, Toa, Vegex, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Go Hanks, and female warrior in black, but I just called her Yamcha's wife. So we're gonna scroll up here. Here, let me just do this. So I calc the set, 8 orbs, and I mean considering he's getting damage reduction based off these as well. He's getting the healing and such. He's rainbow orb changing. Yeah, Meki Cabra is actually insane. He's actually really good. I figured he was from the details, but I'm really happy with his numbers considering how much damage reduction he can also get. They definitely cook with this guy. That's a big W. Super Saiyan. Now, Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and you know, Goku. Like this is their sort of first turn. I mean, they do have guard and damage reduction, respectively. So I guess you could say they're something, but like they didn't give them enough. What they needed, like how you can fix these guys, just give them 77% defense here as well. Genuinely, just give them 77% defense here as well. And they're like fixed. Genuinely, they're fixed with just a little extra, when performing super attack um, defense. But they didn't get that. You're gonna be able to use them in some scenarios, but this is like besides Meki Cabra and like Toa, for the most part, this batch does feel like the sort of usual heroes gig. I mean, Pan's pretty good too, but I didn't do her calcs here because she's already been out for like a day and such. And by the time I saw translations, I saw like two other people had already calced her out, and I was like, yeah, there's no point. Same with Trunks, but we got Super Saiyan Goku here as well. He's just worse defensively than Vegeta. Toa though, she's actually insane. Now I didn't calc her with her sort of 2-turn support she can get for dodging 3 attacks. I guess if you want to run her in like slot 1 or 2, you could. Well, yeah, if you ran her in like slot 1, it could be active for that turn, but you're not really actually going to ever see it, and plus she's really meant as like a floater anyway. So I didn't do that calc for her. But even that being said, EZA free to play TUR, getting a 2 million defense with 65% dodge, or 1.8 if you don't want to factor in support. I'd say that's pretty insane. And the rest of these just kind of go downhill from here. But Jax, I mean, he might have some juice. Like, I mean, obviously, like, I mean, you see here, like he does build up pretty quick. But I don't know. He builds up pretty quick, but also, is it going to be enough? Like, we already got bosses starting to do a lot of damage from like normals and stuff. And you're really going to need all of his sort of conditions fulfilled, which, mind you, you do need an enemy in attack down, defense down, stunned, or target enemy super attack has to be sealed for one of these supers. So I calced him at his best case scenario here, and I mean he doesn't have any other defensive mechanics, so he can look good. I mean, especially this is just like his second turn. Like if you start to think about his third turn, he's going to be over 3 mil by the end if you're able to get all of his supers, and you get all of them every turn. So I guess that's a little asterisk there. But like even with just like 3 mil defense, he's not like tanking all the There's a lot of supers that will kill him. There are bosses doing 4 or 5 mil some odd damage now. Like it's not enough, unfortunately, with no other defensive mechanic, and it just gets worse from here, even more worse. I was actually kind of excited for this guy. I do have dupes of him and such, but yeah, enough said. I don't have this guy, but once again, enough said. And Yamcha's wife. Um, it's brand new free to play TUR, not EZA yet, so maybe once EZA could be good, but yeah, the EZA batch is not too good here. Pan stands out to me. Mechicabra stands out to me. Toa stands out to me. You can get some usage out of Goku, Vegeta, and Vegex, but the rest of the batch is not too good. And this the final hero celebration. Like, it's just a really sour taste. It really leaves a sour taste in your mouth. But it's unfortunate that they. Hopefully the summonable units are really good, but I guess I should say, at least for me, um, this does look like a pretty easy skip, which I am expecting 10th anniversary power creep anyway. But this is just more of an excuse to save for 10th anniversary for me. So I guess I'll take my W where I can get it. But yeah, unfortunate is what it is, I guess. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking down below of all of these characters. I mean, this was quite a big batch. I will note here, I was also expecting the 3rd and 4th anniversary LRs. They are supposed to be getting a temporary buff in November. I was really expecting it here. This is November 4th, and we don't have it. So I'm not really sure where it's coming. I don't know if I don't know when the banners come out. Like I don't know if it's going to be on the 11th when those sales go away and such, or if it's going to be on the 6th in just a couple days here, or well, no, I think these units come out on the 6th. We just had the data download now, so I think these units might come out on the 11th. So maybe we're going to get the 3rd and 4th anniversary LRs on the 11th, but like a third of the way into the month, a little over even. Like I don't, unless it's going to be going until like January, for but right before the 10th anniversary until the end of the 10th anniversary. I don't know why they're holding out so long. But of course, I'm really excited for those. I was really looking forward to those this data download. So I was pretty disappointed to not see those, but is what it is. We will calc them and such when they come out. But yep, we're gonna wrap things up here. Let me know once again what you're thinking down below of these guys. Yeah, it's I think it's pretty rough though. I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious, but it looks pretty rough. But yeah, close things out here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.